Quick Hitchcock, Speakeasy. How are we? It's Pride Month. Yes, the anniversary of the 50th anniversary of Stonewall this year. Big deal. Yeah. I've graced this stage doing several things: drag, burlesque, stand-up, you name it, lip sync royal. That was mine. Every time I was asked to do something, man, I was like, I don't know. And they're like, yeah, that's right, Michelle. You don't got the balls to do this. Still do. Anyway, I'm going to educate a little bit here. I have gender dysphoria, as you all know, as being transgender. That's when you feel trapped in a body most of your life as the opposite sex that you were probably born in. And I was that way for the most of my life, but I didn't understand it until later on in life. And I always give it a comparison. It's kind of like Aladdin's lamp. You know, it's a pretty lamp. There's a nice lamp. There's nothing wrong with the goddamn lamp. Not a damn thing. But inside there's this genie wanting to get out. And mine was in there for a fucking long time. Now, I'm not the Robin Williams, Will Smith blue genie, nor the Barbara Eden I Dream of genie. I'm kind of more like that Christina Aguilera dirty bitch in a bottle. That's who I am. Now, I cuss a lot, so I hope that doesn't offend anybody here, because fuck you. Anyway, this would be the LGBTQIXA. Stop adding fucking letters to that thing. You're confusing people. Yeah. We're alphabet soup now. We're gonna take fucking numbers next. I'm one sexual. What the fuck is one sexual? Just talk about me. I thought that was asexual. Don't judge my gender, god damn it. And use my proper pronouns. So, it's great we're here tonight. As you all know, this was supposed to be Pride Weekend. We were supposed to have a wonderful Pride Fest in front of Mary's. But, old man Mississippi had another thing coming for us. I actually gave him a name. I call old man Mississippi now the John Weiser of River Drive. Yeah, there'll be no fucking Pride Fest this year. If I have my way, I'm gonna eat a couple Hesco barriers. Fuck you. Yeah. Fuck him too. You know, the rhetoric, and that kind of rhetoric, especially what we went through last year, and that's been a common theme this year with us, well, the last 2 years under this present administration. It's like they call it the gay attack, or the gay revolution, or the gay agenda. Now, agenda I can go with, because that means we made a list with a plan, a little checklist, which means somewhere in that list, I get to go to Party Fucking City on this one, okay? We're gonna decorate it all up for you. Now, it gets down to when they talk about the gay agenda and stuff, they never really talk about it from a human sense. They always take it from a sexual sense. They're like, you know, you hear it in the parade, you hear it at the fest, you know, anal sex is wrong and you're gonna go to hell. And I'm kind of thrown back by that, because I just think to myself, no, because this. If it was so wrong, then why did God put a G-spot in my butthole? Yeah, either that guy's a fucking prick, because that's like the second time he's tempted us with something and not expected us to use it. It's bullshit. I identify as a trans lesbian, which means I like women. And you know, what's the difference between a trans lesbian and a regular lesbian, you say? You know, trans lesbian, parts included. Regular lesbian, parts sold separately. Something like that. And when's the proper time to come out as trans? Suppose before I get to third base, huh? Quite a shocker. Sorry, back there. I apologize about that earlier. I have an allergy. I'm allergic to mushrooms. It's like my kryptonite. I know. Thank you. Now, I had a girlfriend who was allergic to strawberries. And, and if you eat strawberries, she eats strawberries, right? Mushrooms, we have an EpiPen and, jam it in your leg and don't die. Which I found kind of weird, because we have two lesbians with two weird allergies. Especially when most lesbians are just allergic to nuts. Yeah. Has anybody been to the Bedplex? Great facility. We went bowling one night. And this girls' night bowling. But I could tell we were like looking over there going, yeah, look at the two lesbians bowling. Pretty typical. And I'm thinking to myself, why is that typical? Doesn't make any sense at all. There's no rhyme or reason to that, because you can only get 3 fingers in a bowling ball. Yeah. I got a new an endorsement deal this last year. Yeah, I am now working for Snapple. Yeah. I'm a spokesperson for their new LGBT T, folks. Stay with me, okay? Facebook this year. Facebook took one of those little polls. Facebook said to me, you are going to find a new romance this year, and you're going to have children, which was quite a surprise to me. The new relationship thing, the child thing, I was like, wow, that's kind of amazing, especially since I've missed my period for the last 562 months. I just figured that was all barren down there. Nothing was happening. I got to experience my first lesbian three-way, like half a year ago. I was in a relationship, and one day it was, hey, we're gonna have a lesbian three-way. Now you're asking, what's involved in a lesbian three-way? Well, that's when your girlfriend and 2 of her girlfriends come over with a U-Haul and move their shit in your house. That's a lesbian three-way. Yeah, it happens. That's not fucking joking, okay? I remember when I got into that relationship, I was really trying to be the best lesbian I could. I said, so, explain to me about lesbian sex. And she's like, what would you like to know? Pretty obvious. Same as regular sex. I go, no. What about that scissoring thing? She's like, it ain't a fucking thing. And I'm like, what do you mean it's not a thing? I've seen it in videos. She goes, Michelle, you're watching too much porn. Fact. She said, yeah, the whole scissoring thing, and before you get to it, that whole slapping of the bottom extremities, not a thing. That's only in porn. And I'm like, oh, okay. So it's just what we got to use, fingers, tongues, whatever. She said, yes. Now, I have friends. This is where they get their education from. They learn their stuff on Pornhub. Yeah. Wrong place to do that. I heard a gentleman one night in a bar talking about it. He said, oh yeah, I was on Pornhub last night for a few hours. First problem. He said, yeah, I was going through some videos and I came across this video and there was this, fuck, she was hot. She had these great tits, they were perfect, nice legs, cute ass, and then she turned around, she had a penis. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not into that. So I got out of there real quick. And I'm like, whoa. You're confused. You obviously are into that, Because you had to bypass 382 categories before you got to that fucking site. That don't pop up in the beginning with Asian ass porn. That's all the way back at the end of the S's and the T's. So if you're in there, you were meant to be in there and you wanted to be in there. Now, I'm going to leave it on one thing and then I'm going to go through what we're going through tonight. Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. It's a drag show. Y'all have $1 bills on you, $5 bills, $10 bills, $20 bills. When these performers come up, perform, come on up, drop it in the bucket, hand it to them. They probably will work the crowd too. But we need to tip really generously because a lot of these performers have been out of work now for a while and they've lost a lot of their costumes and jewelry and they need to replace it and all. So if you can be really generous tonight, the staff at Mary's would really appreciate it. And not just the staff at Mary's. We got staff here at the Speakeasy who are going to be busting their ass to make sure you get plenty drunk. Because the drunker you get, the better they look. Okay? So, no, there's some beautiful women back there. That's not even fair to say. I hear it said, I'm like, these are some of the most beautiful drag queens. We're really lucky in the Quad Cities to have this talent. So, let's hear it for them. A lot of them are my friends, all of them are my friends, but I've gotten to know them personally over the years, and they're some really sweet people. They would give their shirt off the back and come do charities and a half a dozen other things to help support you if you were in need. So please, this is the time to do that. The same with Mary's staff. It's a family down there, and you all know that. Right? And we've been missing our family the last month and a half. It was bad enough we almost went on a year hiatus last year without them. We're not doing that again, goddammit. So when you see the call out, Bobby needs help getting that cleaned up and stuff. Let's get down there, get it all cleaned back up after it's all said and done. Get that bar back open and make some money, okay? Yeah, let's do that. The other thing I need to support, kind of narcissistic here. We do have Pride coming up at the end of the month, which kicks off June 22nd. June 22nd with the parade. Then we've got a movie night. Oh no, we got the dinner cruise. Hey, we did something for people of a certain age who don't want to hang out with the rainbow and unicorns. We got a dinner cruise on a Sunday with a Celebration Bell. Monday night we have the showing of Stonewall the movie at the Putnam. Tuesday night we have a family night. Wednesday and Thursday, pub crawls, the Pink Squirrel Pub Crawl. We have, I think, 17 or more bars on each side, so be ready to drink. We start in Davenport on Wednesday night. Thursday night, we are in Rock Island. And then, to end it off, a 2-day Pride Fest, yeah! Yeah, right in front of fucking Mary's where it needs to be. Fuck that river, old John Weiser, Mississippi. Fuck you, we're coming. We're doing this, okay? So, I want you to sit back and enjoy the show. I'll leave with one more joke here. I had to go shopping for some tennis shoes this year. And I was looking for what I thought would be the ultimate cute lesbian tennis shoe. You're like, what separates a lesbian tennis shoe from a regular woman's tennis shoe? Couple things. First of all, I used to be a 9.5, now I'm a 11, which is fucked up. But it is one place that women do make a third more than their male counterparts. That's a feminist joke, folks. Come on. We're not all gay in here.
Really?
Well, yeah, I mean, seriously, right now, pull up your grinder. It's going, there's a gay within arm's reach of you right now. Rebel bun. They're there. I don't have, well, I have grinder, but I only have it for this reason. It's always fun to go to a family reunion or a family funeral just to find out which one of your cousins is gay. Yeah. Great use for that. So back to the tennis shoes. I'm looking for these damn tennis shoes, and I'm thinking, you know, maybe some bright pastel colors or whatnot. But in the back of my mind, I had a vision of what a lesbian tennis shoe would be. And this is that. That it had a long tongue, you could tie up real tight, you could get off with one fucking finger. Yeah. That's a lesbian tennis shoe. Are we almost ready back there, Ginger? All right, well, I'll give you one more here. I just saw where the Lesbians of America are now the spokesperson for Ritz crackers. Yeah, one's a snack cracker and the other one's a crack stacker. That's it. That's my part of this. I hope I got you hot tub. Get those $1 bills out. I need a loud support. Show these girls back here you're ready for them. Come on, folks. Are you ready? That's what I want to hear. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring out to you the amazing. You back here, baby? You need this? Oh, you're not? But are you the MC? Okay, well, I'll let you do the introduction. Here you go, sweetheart. Your snaps here.